Hello, hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're at day 41 here in Quebec, and we're going to finish off the last of the real man's job tasks, which is kind of like that one you can see up there. So we're bringing that great big pipey thing, which is called a oil rig anchor, I think, down to the oil rig. And we're nearly there, so we'll finish that within 5 minutes. So then we need to do a little bit of logistics, bring the Kenworth back, maybe even bring the plaid back to the garage, and then start to do some of the tasks here in harbour, particularly over the eastern side. So I think there's two tasks, one to do a rock slide, Eastern Rockslide, and the other to deliver some cement. So we should jump into the Kenworth and get stuck into it after that. But right now, we need to finish off the real man's job. What's it called? Real man's job casting, I think it is. Anyway, or deliverance. Deliverance. Right, so you can see where we are. We're here on the main road. We've just got to go there. So I reckon we should be able to manage that. So I've got, I think, one right turn we're going to have to be wary of. The rest of it is pretty straightforward. And once we finish that, we'll take Nellie back to the garage, park, and go and get the Kenworth, bring him back to the garage. Right, so this is the nasty one. We're going to go super wide here. Maybe not quite that wide. I don't want to get caught on the wrong side of the barrier or something. Oh, yeah, you can sort of see I'm just watching my tyres. Oh, this trailer is nowhere near. Oh, because it's some... Yeah, okay. This is nowhere near as nasty as that oil rig salvage trailer we had to bring back earlier. It's a much more normal size sort of trailer. It's called the heavy wide. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, this is one we can normally use. Now, actually, with Nellie, again, I'm a bit worried about fitting underneath this crane thingy here, so we might run down the side like we did with Freightliner. I'll try and get around here, although again, not such a super wide, super long trailer. Should be okay. Yeah. Nice. Try that again. Yeah, get down there. And run this down the jetty. And we'll finish the real man's job. That's just a little pity we couldn't finish this yesterday, but, you know, we didn't. There we go. Oh, they're taking it out. Oh, check it out. Yep. So the little... Oh, there it goes, off on into the distance. Okay. We've happily done our real man's job. Oh, and our oil rig now is sort of heading out into the distance. Yeah, you can't even see it on the map anymore. Oh no, it's still there. Oh dear, whoops. That's a problem, SnowRunner. It's not there anymore. All right, we're going to take the elephant back up to the garage, park him there for the moment, Then we're going to come up here to the Kenworth. There. Nip round to the factory and get our trailer we left here earlier. Then take that back to the garage. Then probably try and do a couple of tasks actually. We do have the plaid sitting up at the ferry gateway at the moment. He's a bit wasted. I knew when I brought him in that I didn't have much for him to do. He really only came in when the Kenworth fell over. But we'll see. He may well just run straight back home again. Yeah, so we'll do a little bit of logistic work now. And then see how we go with the Kenworth, doing those tasks on the eastern side of the map. Snowbird, which is one of them, and Eastern Rockslide, which is the other. Once again, it's going to be a little bit of a running up and down the main road for a minute now. While we take this one back to the garage and bring the Kenworth back to the garage. Then we should get into some more interesting stuff. Sure what Nellie's next task is going to be. I think maybe she might end up making those medium planks all the way over to the side, and then do the I can't remember what it's called, but to fix the bridges that we'll never use on the roads we'll never go on. Do that probably tomorrow. I'd like to do a little bit of off-road stuff today. Keep sliding around. Keep on the snowy side. Now I've got two tyres, or half my truck on the snow, so that's got grip. Whereas the other side probably not got so much grip. If you just sit in the middle of the road, you'll spin your tyres and not get anywhere. Yeah, you see how we overturned that corner? Because the right side tyres are in the snow and they were having a lovely quick time. Left side tyres weren't doing much at all. And we're nearly back to the garage. Right, so he can wait there while we go and get... Oops, while we go and get the Kenworth. Kenworth's just going to bring the heavy trailer back. But it's only going to bring it back to the turn off to the what? Turn off to the oil refinery. I think we might use that. Take some oil barrels, I think it is, over to the harbour for another map, for another run. Could well be that we don't actually need it, but I'm going to leave it there. It's not that far out of my way to go and get it. It might be useful. It may well be that we've nearly finished doing all the large cargo runs now. There's not much to do that's a lot of cargo. Leave that little scout trailer there. It's empty. Leave it there because eventually we'll be bringing the semi-trailer, the fuel semi-trailer, which is at the oil refinery. Eventually we're going to be bringing that around to here. So I might want to use that little scout trailer to get some fuel in it if we have some left over. Now it's just round the main road back to the garage again, dropping this trailer off at the oil refinery, or at the turn off to the oil refinery, sorry. And we'll have a bit of fun with the Kenworth in truck and traybed mode, which sort of, as I think I said a few days ago, we probably did the wrong thing in setting this up as a heavy trailer truck. It's just not really set up well for that. Just too low, too long in the chassis. Let's try and park this trailer not blocking the road too much. Should be okay. Past that. It's not too far from the turn off. If we need to use it, we'll get some oil barrels. Well, we'll head back to the garage and reconfigure ourselves the tray bed rather than a high saddle. Yeah, so in hindsight, I think I was half saying, in hindsight I think I probably could have brought the plaid in to do the high saddle work I initially did with the Kenworth. I think it would have been better suited. Could have brought the Kenworth in to do truck and trailer type work. is good. The garage we go. Alrighty's happy. Right, put the truck a bit on. Everything else is okay. Just top up our fuel from Nellie. Stolen most of Nellie's trunk repairs, whatever that word is. She's still got the fuel tank on the trailer. That's okay. Right, now let's just have a look at what we've got here. I think we need to pick up all this stuff because we've got Eastern Rockslide, which is a wooden plank and a consumable, and we've got Snowbird, which is 2 cement. And that, as you can see, they're both going to very, very similar places. So let's do that. Pick them all up. Now, I don't know really which is best, not best, best for balance, etc. But looking at them, I'm going to put the 2 cement eventually. I'm eventually going to do it. Get the 2 cement in the front. Actually, why am I fussing? Just drop it. I'm going to put the 2 cement in the front, on top of each other, just because they're the lowest, I think. In terms of laden weight, generally want to carry the wooden planks as your unpacked item. Unlike most things, wooden planks weigh the same whether they're packed or not packed. Most other cargo weighs more when it's packed. Wooden planks are the same, so that means you might as well which way is it? You might as well pack them. Sorry, you always pack wooden planks, that's right. You want to pack wooden planks because they're going to weigh the same. They don't weigh more or less. Whereas everything else weighs less when it's not packed. So you're better to leave something else as your unpacked item. In my case, it's the cement. Alright, So we'll probably drop this out at least once or twice on our way, but that's okay. We're going to have a lovely time heading old school, but we're not going on the main road this time. Get it around here. And so this is how we sort of went for the first 20 or 30 days before we fixed the main roads. This was our pretty standard path of choice. This will take us down near to the river. We'll go across. Hopefully, other side, eventually dropping off the 2 cement. Oh no, I think we do the other one first, don't we? So I think we're going to actually end up doing Rockslide first. It's on the way. Fight our way over there because it's just a bit scary going the other way. Kenworth. You know me, I'm always a bit of a scaredy cat. A bit risk averse when it comes to hard mode. Despite falling over multiple times. Alright. So we're nearly down onto the ice shelf. We're going to go right. That's a little bit easier. Reverse. It's a bit hard. Now, it's been a while since we've been along here, so I've got to try and remember where you go. I think in the Kenworth we're pretty safe, given we've got very large wheels. I don't remember which way to go here. Go on the icy bit, or do we go? We'll go ahead and just tap our wheels and see. Oh no, don't do that. So there you go. Now we know where not to go. I couldn't remember which way it was. Now, obviously, it's this way. That looks a bit broken there. Here's our friend Cat. Now, we're already pretty filled up, but never hurts to refuel. The old self as well, just for fun. Right. So, we're here. I think it's easier, to go up this path this way. And then that path that way to Eastern Rockslide. Thanks, Cat. Yes, I put the cat there. Well, I originally put the cat there because I fell over near the throma right at the start. But I left it there thinking that we would need a fuel source over this side. As it is, yeah, we probably could have left just a small trailer. Small fuel trailer. Sometimes you just never know. Cool. Yep. No, it's all wrong. It's all wrong because we need to be further out, I think. here for a bit. I don't think we actually came through this way very often. I think we tended to go the other way, didn't we? I can't remember. This way will work. Straight through the bottom, just as we can. Drop cargo out. Right, then we're going to make a pretty tight left-hand turn here. Let's come up this side a bit more. Bit of a turn, and then end up putting out the You're doing it wrong. You're doing it all wrong. I would have tipped over then if I hadn't winched, but always better to be safe. Just pull up this little bit, deliver our wooden plank and our consumables, repack our 2 cement. The world will be happy. There we go. Eastern Rockslide done. Benevolent spirits definitely smiling on us. Without anyone getting hurt. Absolutely. 10,000 credits for that too, so that's a pretty useful one to do. We'll continue on and do Snowy Bird. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck was that? Oh, that sneaky rock. You sneaky peeky. Okay, all good. Here you go, buddy. You can have your lonely house worth of snowbirdy cement. How's that for another cut? There we go. Ooh, in no time at all. Oh, okay. Oh, fine. You're going to render your house. Fair enough. There's Junko snowbirds too. Okay. So that'd be lovely. Right, so turn the engine off. Because I think, yep, that just leaves us with a contest and a task to do here. Yep. And then in terms of the contracts, we've got reimagining the ice trail, which is that horrible one taking medium planks up here. I think Nellie's going to do that. But in order to, I think we looked at this one other time, in order to get to here, it's really, really nasty. We have to come along here, all the way sort of through there, from here. So here's the spot we're going to be sort of attacking this from. Ugh. Unfortunately, I mean, if you had the right truck and had the right amount of confidence, maybe you could go up there. Maybe. But I'm not holding my breath. So that's what Nellie's going to do anyway, but not right now. Let's get to this one. Everything's finished on that one. Lovely. And this one, right, so let's just work our way through them. Follow the wind. Right, so that's that's where I need those 5 oil barrels. So after Nellie finishes the bridgy one, we'll either pick up this trailer or take an existing trailer, pick up 5 oil barrels and come over to here, take them through to Lake Riviera, where I'm pretty sure we've already got the 3 vehicle spare parts, and then they can go up to the helipad. That one involves logs, so I'm holding off on that just yet. Okay, and that's also where we take that scout fuel carrier, which is in the logging station at the moment. Okay. Fishy business. Needs 2 medium logs and 2 wooden planks. So we're going to have to work out how we're going to do that. At the moment, I have no idea. Bring back the light. It's picking up a scout trailer somewhere in here and taking it here. But that's a bit of a scouty one, so I'll probably use the throwman to do that. Coast Guard, another scouty sort of one. We've got to go there and then there. So it's sort of off the road all the way around there, which will be just awful. Yep, still off the road, And yeah, obviously probably off the road. And yeah, so all of those are horrible. That's yucky. I don't like that at all. So the Elmo's fire. This one smells like a Kenworth one because it needs, it's got 3 consumables. Now, if you remember, we've dropped those 3 consumables here. So we'll take the first one around there and then take the second one over here and then take the third one up here or something like that. So that's not a bad one, actually. That one we might even do that kind of next. Because we're in the mood of doing. So let's get that. It's an Elmo's fire. We're in the mood for doing Kenworth things. I'd rather put off doing that, doing the medium plank ones for as long as I can, because I don't like it. I don't want to do it. This should be pretty straightforward, says he. At least getting back to the garage. Pretty straightforward. I'm going to head over. Where are we going? We're going over to their little town. Okay. Edmonton, I think it's called. I'll go back the way we came. Up the garage, and then over the icy river crossing where we can't fix that bridge. Oh, that's true. There's another. We might actually. We still got plenty of fuel. I might even top up fuel from the hat again, so that we're absolutely filled up. Just going to have a look because there was that contest and that might be on our way, kind of. Let's go back to the cat. Fuel on cat around to the cameras. Going to go back the way we came, back to the, to get back to the garage. If there's any shortcuts we can take. Have a look, where are we? We're kind of in behind the garage now. But I don't think there's any shortcut you can take to just go boop, boop, and get up there. Nice if there was. A little road running around the back, but I don't think that's very helpful, and there's a great big cliff in the way here. So, how about no? Must have been one of those ice plants just getting in the way. Again, because we've got no cargo on. Pretty good at zooming along like this. And once I get back to the main road, actually, I'm going to just stop and have a look. The contest. And, hopefully, get that done on our way, going over to pick up these consumables. Yes, I feel much more comfortable using the Kenworth in this configuration than I did in the my saddle. This just feels natural for the Kenworth. Just going to pull up here because there's that, yeah, worth its weight in gold. Now, I don't think I can get down to there very easily though, can I? I can't just jump off there. I think I'm going to jump off anywhere there. Nope. Nope, that looks pretty non-jumpy, I think. I mean, I could probably come down this part pretty easily. This last bit here, I think, would be a bit tricky. So what we're going to do is head back up here on there. Normal path, but keep around this way. Right, something more like that. Off we go. Scary, was that? We're further off the edge than I thought. Eh? Be tight, put one up with the Kenworth. Get around there. I haven't been around this way before, actually. Hopefully it's not nasty to travel on. Kenworth should make light work of it. It's a very big truck to be coming down a small track like this. too bad. Yes, there's no way I could have jumped down there. At least I didn't bother doing that. Not have worked out well. Now we've got ourselves a bit mixed up, haven't we? Let's just do this. That was a little bit difficult. Right, so here's the task. Oh, the context. Okey-dokey. So we're going to take 6 minutes. Now, the trick with this one, though, is that it doesn't actually kick off as soon as you trigger it. It only kicks off when you hit the first point. We had one of those, I think, earlier on. I think, was it the Don't Look Up one, something like that, had a similar idea that you don't actually trigger the task until you've hit the first interesting point. Which is good because it takes us a little while to get out of here. Yep. Particularly in the Kenworth. For this task, worth its weight in gold. Actually, I can have a look to show you. This contest, we've got to get to the shipwreck site, which is there. So come back along here, get to the shipwreck site, and then we have to deliver a silver and a gold, which spawn somewhere about here, to the police station, which is over here near the service hub. So that's not too bad at all for us. Can we get around here again, or are we going to ask for too much trouble? We're asking a fair bit, aren't we? Climbing up that sort of thingy-doover. A bit wider. Don't have our tail falling off. Again, we'll do that same little trick. But it just sort of helps with getting the tail to come around. Right, so we're going to visit the shipwreck site, then pick up a gold and a silver somewhere there. Oh, that was more breaky than I thought it was. Sort of just came through that the other way. Got into a little bit of strife there. If we kept going around at that angle, we would have ended up fully tipping over. Pretty much back on the path we've taken a few times to get across the bridge. Stand across the ice, I should say. Yeah, standard path. Oops. We're going to come over here. Now, as soon as we hit this square, it's going to start the counter. We've got 6 minutes or something like that to get to the police station with our silver and our gold. So let's get a wiggle on. We can place the truck roughly in the middle of these two. The first one. Just fishy him up and in. Oh, in you come. Right, here. Reach that far. You can put him in. So we've got our silver and our gold. I don't actually know which one's which, but that's okay. Going to head across the ice. We've done a few times now. It's there. Kenworth's so strong though it can just push itself through. Slow down. See, we're on a bit of ice and it didn't slow down as much as I thought. We're still on this white bit, okay, aren't we? So we've only used 2.5 minutes yet, so we're well on our way getting to the police station. We've just got to climb up the snowy hill, go through the little town, be there. We should be able to do it at this stage. Pitfall happens. This isn't the fastest path to come up because the snow is really thick here. Almost up to the road. Welcome to Everton. Not Edmonton, Everton. That's where we fix the pipe. Police station's in here on the left. done it quite easily. 6 minutes, pretty sure it was. Could have done it in 5. There you go, 5 minutes on the dot. This is a big deal, buddy. Sure is a big deal. I sorted it. So that's good. Right, so the next one, yes, is Elmo's fire. Now I'm just going to pop my tail back into the this place, the service repair shop or whatever it is, and pop any service spare parts I need. Repair ourselves first. As it was, we actually didn't need much at all. And then I'm going to head over to the fuel station. So I always like to be topped up if I can. Be really close to the fuel station. Be careful of those lines. Sometimes they get caught, on the Kenworth in particular. You may remember we had a very interesting dancing sign that caused the truck trailer to tip over and generally have a bad time. That can happen. So we're happily now filled up and spare parted up. Speaking of word, okay. But then we're going to head down and see if we can do a little bit of St. Elmo's fire. Don't reckon we'll get it done today. At least we'll have loaded up and sort of got ourselves thinking about it. We left our 3 consumables down here on the side of the road on purpose. The other option, I suppose, would be we could bring the plaid back. Rather than start this one and sort of leave us without that sort of feeling of not really doing much. We might pop these 3 in. What do we got? I've still got a bit of time, but I think what I might do is hop back up to the plaid up here. First thing we'll repair ourselves. That's right, we only need repair points. First thing we won't repair ourselves. First thing we'll go and get some repair points. I'm having second thoughts. The only reason I'm having second thoughts is if I tip over with something, put the plaid over this side to go and help it out. Unreal, it's already there. That's fine. Now we'll repair ourselves. Yes, if I leave the plaid here, it's at least the right end of the map if something goes wrong, this end of the map. Whereas if I take it back to the garage, then I've possibly just taken away an option. So it probably makes sense not to take it back to the garage yet. To park it out of the way. How annoying. Yeah, that. Oh, How annoying is that? Go and get some repair points, and then when you're trying to hide your truck, that smash wall, lose all your repair points. Man, I'm going to do that again. And this time I'm going to leave it over here. I'm not even going to bother putting it back over there. Get your repair points, sort yourself out. Now, you can just stay over here somewhere. You're not in the way. Don't go getting in the way. Bet that I leave it somewhere and it's right in the way. Like it's probably not going to be much in the way. Okay, yeah, I think if I leave it up here, if anything happens at the Oil Refinery or at that nasty little crossing here, or even if Nellie falls over somewhere up here, I'm kind of in the right part of the world to save Nellie. Yeah, I think that kind of makes a bit more sense. So given we've got an hour, I'm not going to start with the on the St. Elmo's fire. I'm just going to bring Nellie down a little bit closer. Nellie's going to have to come out of here. Sorry, Snowman. So that's never going to work, is it? Never going to work. There. I've forgotten just how big and cumbersome this trailer is. Plenty cumbersome. Can I get all the way around there? I'm kind of keen to go out that gate. It's funsies. Oh. That was awful. It was awful because we couldn't get as much there. I think we're just getting pushed sideways. I don't think we're getting any turn at all. See, when I go back this way, I'm not getting any turn on the truck. All I'm getting is just sideways. Forget it. It's all too hard. Okay, lost interest. Big loopy way. I want to come out that gate. I don't want to come out the other gate. Further away from where I'm going. Now we're cooking. Now we're... This time I'm going to go across the ice, but I'm going to approach it from a different point, courtesy of Regular Jim, my mate who is helping quite a lot with thoughts and ideas on how we can do things better here in Quebec. Regular Jim identified that there is a path to get down to the ice back up this way, the opposite way to what we normally go. And I said I'll give it a go. What I didn't tell him was that I'll give it a go with a huge trailer and overloaded. He's probably shaking his head already. You know, sometimes it's fun to just do something silly. But I think we might end up doing something silly tomorrow, because I'm just going to bring it down, I think. I think we'll just come to the turning point rather than all excited and going downhill. Not down here. I reckon we're getting very close to 8 o'clock. So here. Just sort of pull up there, kind of, sort of. 36, so it definitely is 8 o'clock. So we're going to park there and call it for the day. Tomorrow, we'll take Nellie down that steep incline and see how we go with that. Or maybe not even tomorrow. Maybe it'll be another day. Because tomorrow, I guess, we're going to start in the Kenworth to do the St Elmo's fire. Anyway, we might bring Nellie down there in the daylight and then switch to Kenworth. That might work out best. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And yeah, we had a really good day. We finished off the last of the real man's jobs. And then we did a couple of tasks over on the eastern side, Snowbird and Eastern Rockslide. And I even managed to get the little contest done. So today's been a busy little beetle day, which is great. Otherwise, we'll have a good day again tomorrow, I hope. Otherwise, though, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Don't go and say I'm back soon. I'm not back soon. I'm still here. That's about it, though. Obviously, I'm clicking things and pressing buttons when I shouldn't be. But we're all good. So thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye-bye.